Hey, what is up, guys? It's Brennan here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Syncee dropshipping, doing a Syncee review, taking a look at the pricing, pros and cons, what kind of integrations they have, and everything you need to know about Syncee. Now, if you do want to get set up with Syncee, you can get started for free at that first link down in the description box below. That's brennanvalesky.com/Syncee, where you can sign up with Syncee today and get started for free. And it's great if you just want to follow along as well throughout today's video review of Syncee. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. So what is Syncee in the first place? Well, Syncee is an all-in-one dropshipping solution for a variety of different types of dropshippers. They really offer a full suite of automation, importing, and syncing with a variety of different e-commerce platforms, no matter what type of e-commerce website or online store that you have built. Syncee really has taken their product up a notch in the software space and really has become quite a good app for your dropshipping business. So that's what we're going to be diving into. Now, Syncee does have a lot of integrations. We're going to be diving into that, the pricing, of course, for suppliers, what type of suppliers they have, what types of products you could expect to be dropshipping with Syncee, as well as, as a retailer, what could you expect with Syncee? So first and foremost, I want to dive into the integrations, because I feel like most of you guys watching this is like, hey, can I even install and get started with Syncee with my e-commerce store, depending on what type of platform you're using. So for Syncee, the integrations, they do have Shopify, of course, which is easily the most popular e-commerce store, online store, website builder out there. They also have WooCommerce, Squarespace, Ecwid, EKM, Jumpseller, Zyro, Shopify Plus, Wix, BigCommerce, Shop Plaza, KMO Shops, and ShopRenter. So yes, they do have a ton of different e-commerce integrations for your dropshipping business, and Syncee really has, taken that up a notch. As you can see, they have a lot of integrations. So, the integrations are there. Depending on what type of online store you have, you can have Syncee installed on any of these types of stores, depending on what you personally use or what you're looking to get started with. So, I personally like Shopify a lot. I've mentioned WooCommerce many times on the channel before. Wix, BigCommerce, also great options. When you're comparing Syncee to other dropshipping solutions, they really do have a ton of integrations, especially compared to a lot of the other competitors. I would, if you were comparing Syncee to another platform, I'd say they're most similar to like a Spocket, just because of the sheer amount of integrations that they have. Syncee really has a lot of integrations, so it is a great platform because a lot of people are able to actually use it with their online store and not run into that first limitation. So, if you have the integrations, great, there, it's available. This is what you can install Syncee on. So that is the integration side of things. Now, what type of products could you expect? So they do have a variety of different dropshipping product categories. Of course, you can also dropship with Alibaba on here as well, if you're looking at doing Alibaba dropshipping. As far as the different product categories, no matter what type of niche that you're in, tons of different selection, whether it be automotive, furniture, food and drink, clothing, mobile phones, electronics, pets, really, you name it, anything you can think of, Syncee does have a variety of different products that you can do dropshipping in, no matter what type of niche or product category that you sell within. Now, as far as, finding good suppliers, they have a massive amount of different suppliers, and not just from, the typical places you might expect, right? They actually have trusted brands from the US, Canada, EU, UK, and AU on the Syncee marketplace with, quick delivery. So no matter where your customers are at, if you are based out of any of these different countries or regions, or maybe you sell to a lot of people within these regions, then, you could expect a lot faster shipping times, which gives you a nice competitive advantage compared to other e-commerce stores. That shipping time really is a nice competitive advantage. And so they have a variety of different, global suppliers that you can find the trusted brands through their Syncee marketplace. So yeah, great option there, as well as far as finding good suppliers. Of course, they have, products of all kinds, as I had already mentioned, within a variety of different product categories, and it's easy to import it right into your store. They do also offer, Alibaba dropshipping, which is a nice benefit as well to using a platform like Syncee. So as you can see here, you can easily import products from Alibaba as well if you're interested in doing that. And another feature, and I will say this is a feature that's really not on of a lot of dropshipping platforms and softwares or apps out there, is being able to bring your own supplier. This is something that so many different dropshipping plugins or apps just don't have, is being able to import a product data feed file. So if you have a manual supplier, right? Maybe it's not through a certain type of manufacturer, maybe it's not directly available in their marketplace, then you can use Data Feed Manager and easily import your own suppliers, right? And this is something amazing that a lot of you guys, I know you guys a lot, I've seen a lot of comments, you guys wanted something like this. This is where you can find it, is a platform like Syncee to be able to bring your own suppliers, import it, whether it be a CSV file, an XML file, XLS, JSON, or text file, so you can easily import and do bulk dropshipping product uploads and updates. Now, of course, it's a little bit manual, but hey, it's a lot better than doing things one by one. I mean, being able to import those files is still leaps and bounds above doing every single entry manually. So yeah, you do have to do those imports on a routine basis, but that is really a nice benefit for those of you who are looking for the ability to, import a CSV list or something like that for updating your dropshipping products through maybe manual dropshipping suppliers that you have your own network built up within your business. So yeah, huge benefit for a lot of dropshipping companies out there. Now, as well, if you maybe you're a supplier, maybe you also sell products, then you can also, grow your B2B network and sell on the Syncee marketplace. I know a lot of you guys watching this video are dropshipping retailers, so you're not necessarily interested maybe in the marketplace, but they do allow new suppliers to freshly come into the marketplace and start selling on their platform. So it is nice, at least you can expect new suppliers to keep coming in, or maybe if you are a supplier, you can also sell and add your products to the Syncee marketplace and really just keep building that out. So now, as far as how dropshipping works with Syncee, so this is pretty, the typical dropshipping model, of course, with the automated solutions. All you have to do is, you go in, you find your products, right? You sell them on your online store, let's just say, for $99 or whatever, and then you automatically order them. The data goes to your supplier, then the fast shipping goes directly to the customer, and then you keep the product, and you don't have to deal with any of the fulfillment or storing of the products and any of the headaches that can come along with managing physical inventory. So that's one of the nice benefits of dropshipping businesses in general. So yes, so with Syncee, of course, no upfront costs. You can at least start. They do have a free plan. We'll be diving into the specific pricing details in a little bit here up next. And then you have, of course, a variety of different products depending on what type of niche dropshipping products that you want to sell, the reliable delivery, and the up-to-date inventory so that you can do that, of course, and the integrations that we already mentioned, variety of different trusted testimonials, of course. Now, taking a look at the marketplace, of course, they have a lot of products that you can choose from and select for your dropshipping store, whether they be best sellers, right? So you can sort by best sellers, see what's most popular in other stores, and to, get a good idea when you're doing your product research. You can also find them, of course, with the variety of different fast shipping times, no matter where you are worldwide, whether it be US, Canada, EU, UK, AU, and more. And you can easily, keep adding products to your store easily. And it automatically syncs as well, doing your automatic orders, syncing directly to your suppliers. That is also a nice aspect of Syncee, really something that you could come to expect with the majority of the dropshipping platforms out there today. And of course, they also work with, of course, the typical payment providers as well, whether it be Stripe, PayPal, credit card, as far as syncing it and paying for your customer's order directly through their dropshipping database. So yes, it's another aspect. Now, taking a look at the pricing before we dive into some of the specifics of the other elements within Syncee. Now, the pricing, they do have a free plan, right? So the starter plan is free. Of course, all this pricing is accurate as of the making of today's video. This is all subject to change. So make sure you take a look at the pricing and what it's update when you're, looking at it yourself. Of course, so they do have monthly and annual plans, so you can save a bit of money with an annual plan if you pay annually, or you could just pay month to month as well. It just depends on what you plan to do, what you personally want to do. It is a way to save money as well. But the starter plan, as you can see here, you can do at least 25 products. You can do bulk product management and doing those updates and downloading the orders. So if you want to at least try them out, get a feel for the types of products that you could expect within Syncee, then of course you could do the starter plan. And then if you need more products than just 25, or if you want the automatic order syncing, then you will have to do their basic plan. But at least you can get started with the starter plan, add it to your store, test things out, see how sales are operating. Of course, if you already have sales and maybe you're looking to switch to Syncee, then maybe their basic or pro plan makes more sense for you, depending on what types of features that you need within your dropshipping app, of course. And then now specifically, this is for the marketplace section of Syncee. If you're looking at just their typical dropshipping marketplace, this is probably what most people are looking for. But if you do need the data feed manager, like I had mentioned earlier, it is a bit cheaper because it's more manual process. You're uploading files, but it at least does add the automation to it. So they do have a starter version of this for free as well. And then, of course, they do have a variety of different plans that scale up depending on how many products you're managing. So clearly, the more products that you manage, the more money it's going to cost you per month. So if you look at it that way, as you scale up, if you have over 100,000 products, then you'll need enterprise level plans. If you have less products, then the nano, micro, or mini, or even the basic could make more sense for you. This is really a pretty linear scale as far as just, hey, more products, going to cost you more money per month with the data feed manager. You can save a little bit of money with the annual plans as well. They do offer that as well for the data feed manager, of course. And then as suppliers, specifically, of course, it's free as a supplier if you are uploading products, because they want more products in their database, of course, for their, for dropshippers to sell like you. If you're a dropshipper, or, as a retailer, as a retail dropshipper, or if you are a supplier looking to get more products, get more products out there, then, you could also do that as well. So yeah, that's really what the pricing looks like for Syncee. Pretty easy to understand for the data feed manager, pretty cheap in general. And then of course you have your marketplace options as well. A little bit more pricey, of course, but hey, comes with the territory. So that is the pricing as it looks like. Now, specifically within the data feed manager, I did mention it a little bit already, but it does make it easy to automate and, do the product uploads and updates as well for your dropshipping store. Whatever type of source, whether it be a URL, file upload, Google Drive URL, Google Docs, however you're storing things, you can source all your files in there and get your products data updated, which is super, super nice. For those of you who are, managing more manual dropshipping business, this is really, really a nice key feature. Of course, it is not available on as many platforms. So I know most of you guys are probably using Shopify already anyway. So of course, it's available on Shopify. But if you don't have Shopify, then yeah, it's a little bit of a con. You might have to look elsewhere for that specific product for their data feed manager. As a supplier, obviously, if you're looking to sell more products, you can register and get more products on their dashboard for dropshippers to sell. So there is that as well. Now, another thing I do want to touch on with Syncee as well is that really, overall, they are a good dropshipping platform for most people, right? You got the faster shipping times. You can start for free with their platform. You've got the ability to import things if you have manual suppliers. You've got a lot of different trending top products within their marketplace. So really, Syncee is a good platform worth taking a look at, especially with it's great because they just have so many integrations as well. No matter what platform that you're selling on within e-commerce, hopefully you should be covered there. And yeah, just really makes a lot of sense. I would at least give Syncee a shot, worth testing them out, of course. So guys, if you do want to get started with Syncee for free, you can get started at that first link down in the description box below. That's BrennanValesky.com/Syncee. We'll take you right over here where you can get started for free with Syncee. Guys, if you enjoyed this video or found this helpful, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and a notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, guys, that is all for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.